how does a casino go broke?
That's a good question. Mostly casinos go broke because they reliant on sources of revenue that dry up. And in the case of the Australian casinos, which are the big chains, Crown and the Star, are both struggling at the moment because they have two big sources of revenue in recent years. Remembering that most of the money that comes into casinos comes from what the casinos charmingly refer to as the grind, that is, ordinary people who put ordinary amounts of money, but often much more than they can afford, usually into their slot machines. So in Australia, that's over half of the revenue, and that's typically, around that globally. But the two big Australian chains have been making quite a lot of money out of effectively money laundering and the exploitation of vulnerable people to an extraordinary degree. So when those two sources of revenue are disrupted, then the cream in the revenue mix disappears. And it's very hard for them, having built up the expectations of all this revenue and put in place all the expensive infrastructure. The Star is a really clear example that this party can't go on forever because they've run out of these lucrative sources of revenue.